Oh, shit. Tav X Hebrews. Purity and becoming one. Just give me a second, fam. Getting out these spider webs out here. Nigga ain't trying to get bit. How y'all feeling out there, fam? I don't know what the temperature is out here. It feel like it's 90-something degrees. It is smoking out here. First thing I want to say is happy Juneteenth to all of my FBA people out there, foundational Black Americans. Today is the day you celebrate when you freeze yourself from these tyrannical monsters that are ruling over you here in America. You got up out of shackles and chains, not because he wanted you to get out, but because you let yourself out. That's what we always done around here, but they try to hide that from y'all. What's good, bruh? They always gonna try to hide that kind of information from y'all. And when somebody comes along and tries to bring it out, they're met with a lot of backlash, a lot of anti-Black rhetoric. Once again, happy Juneteenth to all of my freed men out there. Y'all go do y'all homework, okay? Don't believe nothing that I say. Go do your own homework. Definitely not gonna be out here long. Come to another one of my spots. This is one of my spots. I got many spots where I like to go. Just be around trees and nature and all that kind of stuff. When I say it is smoking out here, fam, did y'all hear that sound confirmation? Feel like it's like 90 degrees out here, y'all. It gotta be 90, maybe hotter. That's why you don't see nobody out here. Except a freed man like myself, FBA in the house. If you are FBA, Foundation of Black Americans, let us know you in the building. Hop down in the comment section and say FBA. FBA's true identity is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, also known as the Southern Kingdom of Israel. And once you understand that, you should start to understand why people hate your guts so much. Woo! I'm definitely not going to be out here long today. Figure I'd post up right here under this tree for a little bit. This is why the Most High made these trees, for shade. Definitely gives a man or a woman a good place to hide from the heat. When foundational Black Americans were under heat from the colonizers, there was no place to hide. There was no place to run. Nobody came to our aid. There was no such thing as protesting, marching. None of that stuff is going to mean a hill of beans. The only way for you to get out of captivity, somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. That's the only way for you to make it out alive. I want y'all to do y'all homework. Do your research on the Gullah and Geechee Wars, the Indian Wars. It's something that your colonizer tried to hide from you. We were fighting with this man close to 200 years right here in America because we were here before anybody got here, before the colonizers, before the fake Mexicans, the fake Latinos, because the real Latinos are niggas, okay? That's why you got a word called Negro. That's Spanish for black, because you were the Negroes getting chased out of Spain. It was you. You're the real Spanish people. You're the real Latino. You're the real Mexican. You, my friend, are the real everything, including the real American. I am not an immigrant. Illegal immigrants and legal immigrants, they're going crazy right now. Because you know what they thought? because they listen to the colonizer. And many of those illegal immigrants, they are sons and daughters of colonizers themselves, okay? You got the Spanish colonizers, the conquistadors, and you got the British ones, okay? Don't let these people fool you. These people are not your friends. They're not on your side. And the fact that FBA has decided to sit this one out, everybody's becoming completely unglued. No, this isn't right. Black Americans, come out and help us. Do y'all notice they're not calling for nobody else? They're not calling for black immigrants. How come everybody is calling for black Americans to come out and protest? Why don't you just call for anybody with melanated skin? There's plenty of immigrants here who are black, legal and illegal. How come these fake Mexicans and fake Latinos, how come they're only specifically calling for black Americans? Nobody wants to deal with that, right? Let's just act like we don't see that. Let's act like we don't see the fake Mexicans, the fake Latinos calling out specifically for black Americans. Let's act like we don't see it. You know why they're calling out specifically for black Americans? Because they know when you show up, you move the needle. And you know why that is? Because you're not black. You're not American. You are Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the Southern Kingdom. And even in our lowest state that we in right now, we got more power than all of our enemies who are surrounding us. Like the illegal immigrants, the fake Mexicans, fake Hondurans, black Gentiles. We got so many tethers, y'all. Tethers. Tethers are tethering themselves to us wherever we go because they know we move the needle. You know why? Because we not black. We are the children of Israel. And right here in America, on American soil, FBA, we got our own selves out of chains. We haven't busted all the way out of captivity yet because this man still has us, okay? But we did get ourselves out of chains. Chattel slavery, we got our own selves out. It wasn't no other group of people that decided to help us. The fake Mexicans, the fake Latinos, black immigrants, black Gentiles, should I say. None of these other groups of people helped out Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. We had to help ourselves. And that's what we did. We went to war vigorously. See, that's why many of you have never heard of the Gullah Wars, the Geechee Wars, the Indian Wars. Go do your homework. And what you're going to find out is Abraham Lincoln, the lying devil that he was, wrote the little fake emancipation. He was trying to save face, family. Why was he trying to save face? Because these devils could not admit to their people that they could no longer hold you. That you had decided to raise up, grab your nuts, and start putting niggas to death like you supposed to. That's how you get out of captivity. You don't get out by marching, voting, holding hands, and singing songs. You get out of captivity by putting niggas to death. Sound confirmation. Just like we always did. Nobody in the history of earth can show me another race of people who had another race of people in hardcore bondage and slavery, but they just decided to let them out because of the kindness of their heart. Brother, I'm so kind. I'm so moved and emotional. It's wrong what we're doing to them. Let's set them free. Hell no. These people are the devil that the Bible speaks of. And the only way to get free, you got to put them in the dirt. You got to put them down like the monsters that they are. And that's what we was doing in the Geechee and Gullah Wars. The Gullahs and the Geechees went plantation to plantation, putting every slave owner that they could find to death, freeing the slaves on that plantation, handing them weapons and saying, which way to the nearest plantation? And they went there and did the same thing. Abraham Lincoln and his goons got word of what was going on horseback, you know, because they didn't have cars and stuff back then, on horseback, and they pulled up on Abraham Lincoln and said, hey, yo, Prairies, we got a problem, President. He said, what's that? These niggas are killing slave masters, burning plantations and setting slaves free. And they just going plantation to plantation doing that. And they're building up their numbers. They headed this way. Abraham Lincoln said, oh, shit. I got to get out in front of this. It's called doing damage control. When somebody know that they're busted and the ship is sinking, that's when they start doing PR, public relations, damage control, try to get out in front of the story. So he just made it seem like he was just such a good guy. He's freeing the slaves because he's a righteous guy. Hell no. Abraham Lincoln was the devil that the Bible speaks of. Just like all of those slave owners were the devil that the Bible speaks of. And we had to get busy, put them down. That's how we got out of chattel slavery. It wasn't the government. The government ain't shit. Did you hear that? The government ain't shit. They don't love you. They hate you. They're colonizers and conquerors, thieves, robbers, pillagers. A lot of those black Gentiles, same thing. In the ancient days of old, black Gentiles, Egyptians had us in slavery. So don't buy into this notion that just because somebody got melanin or they're quote unquote black, that that's your brother and your sister. Hell no. 90% of the nations on earth got melanin. They ain't your brother though. You've been at war with these people, black Gentiles, for thousands of years, and you still at war with them. You got niggas right here in the United States of America, tethering themselves to us. Oh, I'm black American. No, you're not. Yes, I was born in America. So, I've been in America for 200 years. So, we've been surrounded by black Gentiles for thousands of years, no matter where we go. Most people on planet Earth are melanated, contrary to popular belief. Them niggas ain't our brothers. Our brothers are the 12 tribes of Israel who've been scattered into all nations. And right now, we're talking about this United States of America nation. FBA, where you at, fam? Shout out to all my FBAs out there. Foundational Black Americans. Today is Juneteenth. This is our day. It ain't got nothing to do with no black Gentiles. If you are not a black American, and I don't mean you're in a black American if you came over here last night. Black Americans, we've been here since the days of the Old Testament. My forefathers are not immigrants, legal or illegal. This is my land. And I've had my land encroached upon by black Gentiles, fake Mexicans, fake Latinos, and whatever else kind of monsters you want to call out here. All of y'all are on my land, and soon you're getting ready to be forced up out of here, one way or another. You leaving my land. That's why we got mass deportations going on all over the place. We got niggas out here doing the deportation shuffle. Holla if you hear me. The deportation shuffle. It's a beautiful thing. Because you're going to Rio Salsa Grande your ass right on across the border where you came from. I don't care where you're going back to. All I want is you to get the hell off my land. You ain't good for nothing but lying, stealing, raping men, women, and children, and pushing your false, fake ideology about this demon named Jesus Christ. Most High, please forgive me for saying that name. We're not even supposed to say that name because he's a demon. Anybody telling you to break the Most High's laws is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Period. No excuse. Including Christ or Yeshua, Yahushai, Bahashem Yahushai. It's all foolishness. All right? He was a wicked man who led Israel astray, and you saw what happened to him. He even said, my God, why is thou forsaking me? If he's supposed to be the only begotten son of God and he was righteous, why would the Most High forsake him? You don't read about guys in the Old Testament ever saying that when they're in the midst of being put to death by their enemies, and then they feel like the Most High is forsaking them. You never see nothing like that from men and women of the Most High in the Old Testament. You know why? Because the Most High won't abandon you when you serve him and him only. But Christ got abandoned. The Most High ditched him and left him right there. You got to ask yourself about that. What was up with that? Or are you too scared to face the facts? Most of these black Gentiles, these tethers, they worship JC or Yeshua. So do the fake Mexicans. So do the fake Latinos. JC is the God of this world. It's so many reasons why we are the most hated people on earth. Number one, because we don't deal with JC. We deal with our Father, our God, Yahweh. Some people call him Yahuwah. Some people call him Yah. Some people call him the Most High God. Whatever you want to call him, y'all know who we talking about. And it's through the power of that same God that I'm talking about right now that we were able to free ourselves from chattel slavery. Shout out to all the Geechee and the Gullah Indians out there. Niggas like me, the Geechee and the Gullah are FBA, Foundational Black Americans. We did not migrate here. Been here since the days of the Old Testament. Go read Joshua chapter 1, verse 1 through 4, specifically verse 4. Lets you know from Lebanon to California shall be your coast. Toward the great sea and the land of the going down of the sun. Where does the sun set at, family? Anybody out there watching this video, go in the comment section and let everybody know, where does the sun set at? And why does it say in Joshua chapter 1, verse 4, that from Lebanon to wherever place that the great sea is, toward the going down of the sun, that shall be your coast? Had somebody try to come on the live stream yesterday and argue against that. Claim to be so smart. I know Hebrew. I know Aramaic. I know the Torah. I know the Septuagint. But he doesn't understand Joshua 1, verse 1 through 4. Real smart. See, there's nowhere to run from a lot of this stuff that we're talking about these days because the Most High is shining a light on things. People are butthurt about all kind of stuff. The main thing that they're butthurt about is we serve Yahweh and him only. And we're also making a clear separation between us and other people. I don't care if you look black or not. Just because you got melanin don't mean you got nothing to do with us. And that's coming out. It's becoming more clear every single day. We got a lot of black Gentiles in our land claiming to be black Americans. But when you see their spirit, if you know how to look at somebody's spirit, it's very easy to see, nigga, you ain't got nothing to do with us. Okay? You ain't got nothing to do with us. And now to all my brothers and sisters out there who scattered into all nations, the 12 tribes of Israel. Anything that we got going on here in America, y'all are our brothers and sisters. Of course, y'all are invited. Just like y'all got real physical family now. One of your family may live in Texas. The other one might be in New York. One might be in Florida. But if the family member in Florida has something and it's a family get-together, of course the people in Texas and the other places, that's your literal family. Of course they're invited. Of course it's okay if they come. We ain't talking about y'all. We talking to everybody else. And a lot of our brothers and sisters come from other countries. They got tethers in those countries, tethering themselves to them. Just like I told you, a lot of our brothers, we got a lot of brothers out there in Nigeria who talk like this. They don't talk like me. They talk like this, brother. And guess what? Those are our blood brothers. But they have fake Nigerians among them who talk like this and look like us and look like them, but they are not them. They're tethers. Same thing in Jamaica. Yeah, man. We got a lot of our brothers who are in Jamaica who are Israelites, man. But then you got a lot of niggas out there who are fake Jamaicans. They look Jamaicans. They got the same complexion. They even got dreadlocks. And they talk like this, man. Yeah, man, me a Jamaican. But nigga, you ain't Jamaican. You are a tether. Tethering yourselves to the real Jamaicans out there who are my brothers and sisters. And everybody's trying to mix all in and create all this kind of confusion. Let me get this straight right now. Every single Israelite on planet Earth, I don't give a damn where you at, where you're from. I got nothing but love from you. But I don't love those illegal immigrants, those tethers that you got tethering along to you. And some of y'all in those other countries, you might not even realize that you got tethers among you, pretending to be Jamaican, pretending to be Nigerian, pretending to be Zimbabwean, wherever you at. Just like a lot of my brothers and sisters here in America, we are so quick to give credit to people and befriend them and think that they are Israelites because they look like us. No. We got plenty of niggas walking around America who look just like me. They ain't got nothing to do with the nation of Israel. They're Egyptians, Amorites, Hittites, Sabians, Assyrians, you name it. All kind of other nations walking around here looking like me, hating me and hating you and talking crazy about real black Americans. Saying stuff like, niggas don't deserve reparations. See, that right there should let you know. I used to attribute that kind of talk and say, oh, niggas talking like that, they sell out Israelites or sell out Negroes. No, not necessarily. Just because them niggas look like us don't mean they're us. Those could be Amorites, Hittites. Have you ever thought about that? Those could be Sabians, Egyptians. And that's why they're against you getting reparations, because they know it ain't for them and they don't like the real FBA. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. I'm going to keep on saying it, y'all. That's why they call you nigga. That's why they call you Negro. Negro is Spanish for black. If I'm in America, why do they call me Negro? I'm not Spanish, am I? Or am I? Uh-huh. You're the real Mexican, okay? You're the real everything. Spanish, the word Negro is Spanish for black because you were the ones getting chased out of Spain. The Jews that got expelled from Spain, that was you, Negro. That's why they call you Negro, okay? And it's a known fact if you do your homework. Please, I don't want anybody to believe a word that I say. Go do your own homework and find out how it's a known fact that the Negro is direct descendants from the house of David. What up, Judah? What up, Judah? And Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the southern kingdom, was in Spain, Negro. Y'all know wherever Judah is at, Benjamin and Levi gonna be right there. We brothers. That's the southern kingdom. And we freed ourselves from chattel slavery. The Geechees and the Gullahs, the Indian Wars. Go look it up. Went plantation to plantation, putting niggas to death and freeing slaves. Abraham Lincoln wanted to get out in front of the story, so he wrote up a bullshit declaration or whatever the hell, Emancipation Proclamation, which was absolutely worthless. We was already freeing ourselves by brute force. And that's the way we gonna do it again. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. So to all of my foundational black Americans, not you black Gentiles who are in our land, to hell with you. To all foundational black Americans, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, shout out to y'all and much love to y'all for having the courage to go plantation to plantation and put niggas to death to free our people, y'all. And to the rest of the 12 tribes out there who are scattered in all nations, shout out to y'all, because I know y'all watching us in America. Y'all watching y'all brothers in America, and we standing up. And you know what? That is going to inspire everybody else. The rest of the tribes going to raise up too. This is why they wanted to keep black Americans down for so long, because they know he shall save the tents of Judah first. Do you hear that? He will save the tents of Judah first. We got so many Judites here in America, it's crazy. And once Judah stands up, the kingdom of Judah stands up, which we're doing right now. It's begun. All of our brothers and sisters worldwide, they're going to rise up too. And then the whole earth is going to have a problem. And yes, we are delineating. We're making a clear difference because y'all been making a clear difference. So now the Israelites are saying, okay, just because you black don't mean you got nothing to do with me. We are delineating. And we're going to delineate all over the world. I don't care if you black, you a black Gentile, and you ain't got nothing to do with me or my brothers and sisters. We're going to delineate all over the world. And when it's finished, it's only going to be the 12 tribes left. Everybody else, you're going to get chased out of the earth. Okay? I don't care if you like this video. I could give a damn. This video ain't for you. This video is for FBA and the rest of the 12 tribes who scattered in all nations. Shout out to all the Israelites who are scattered worldwide. Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, Russia, Puerto Rico, Guantanamo Bay, Angola, Egypt, West Africa, Ethiopia, Australia, Hawaii, Canada, Japan, China, Lithuania, Barbados, Paris, Europe. We got Israelites all over the world, and you are surrounded by Gentiles. A lot of them are Caucasian Gentiles. A lot of them are black Gentiles. Wherever you at, whatever part of the world you in, Hebrew, it's time to start delineating. Separate yourself from these niggas, black Gentiles included. Learn how to read people's spirit, Hebrew. Turn to the Most High God with all your heart, mind, and soul. This is the last time that these animals are going to be able to abuse us, y'all. The show is getting ready to wrap up. We read on the live last night, Pope Francis put out an order. You know what an order is? That's a command. He basically gave a cease and desist order to America. The government, the police, the army, all of those agencies, the CIA, the Pope basically gave them a cease and desist order, letting them know that the jig is up. And the Pope told you that the whole government has committed fraud against the true indigenous citizens of this place. Niggas like me, FBA. These people have been sitting here on top of us, and now the jig is up. Doesn't matter who likes this. If you don't like this, you think I give a damn about you? You mean nothing to me. The only people who mean something to me is the 12 tribes of Israel here in America and scattered into all nations. I don't care if you in China, Russia, Germany, Angola, Egypt, wherever you at. Much love, Hebrew. And shout out to all of the brothers from Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, also known as FBA, also known as Geechee and Gullah Indians. We freed ourselves from slavery. Shout out to us. Fuck Abraham Lincoln. I'm out.